We are back. Sorry about the little slip up there. The 105-degree heat doesn't do a lot of good for electrical equipment or human beings, so everybody's having a tough day out here. But we are back at the Saratoga Sevens as we take a look at Boston, currently in the lead here over Beantown. Ball in hand again. They've got some good runners. They've moved the ball across field. It's kind of a one-on-two here. A little step inside, a step outside. Can't quite hang on to it. Into touch they go. It's going to be Beantown ball inside their own 22. Beantown sets up for this lineout. Lineout's okay. They're going to get the ball straight in here. Again, kind of center of the midfield. Not really using the width as much as they might Beantown. And there again is that try scorer. She certainly has the desire. Does she have the gas? She fends off one. A little shirt tackle coming in there. Eventually pulled down just outside her own 40-meter line. Good contact work by Boston. A little cleanup there by Beantown. Messy ball in the middle of the field. Now Boston comes down with it. A couple of bobbles on the way back there. See what they try to do here. Probably would have been wiser just to set that up a little quicker there, get an offsides line and get the team moving around because of big power coming in from Beantown. We are back for a penalty against them, however. We have a penalty for Boston outside their own 22. I'm sure they'll want to take their time about this as we're winding down about halfway through the second half. Boston takes the penalty, not going for the post. Shows it outside, brings it back in. Boston now. Center of the field. A little wraparound move. Didn't think it was working, but player able to slide through there. Now they're able to reset. They can get quick ball here. There may be something on this side of the field. Coming off the left hand, that pass wasn't quite there. The center of the field opens up, however. Strong tackle coming in from Beantown. That pass just slipped forward there. You can see with our camera angle clearly. So it's going to be a scrum here for Beantown. Center of the field, just outside their own 40-meter line. Beantown to put this one in. Pressure there on that. Good pressure from Boston around that scrum. Beantown now forced to play a physical game. Players off to the right. A couple of quick passes come in. Ball's clear, says the referee. We're going to keep playing. Beantown. Ball in some space here. Now that gap opens up. They're at midfield. It closes eventually. Nice little offload. Players coming in. They need somebody to really run a direct line here, and they don't get it as a little knock-on creeps its way in. We're going to have a scrum here for Boston, or are we? It's going to be that's our game. We'll take a look at this final run here, but Boston has taken Beantown in the Saratoga Women's NRU matchup. And we're going to step away for just a minute. We'll be back.
All right, hey, we are back right now. Dan and Ash, Boston Women's Rugby Football Club coming out, getting the victory almost on their way to nationals. Tell me where you guys sit at and what you got to do to get to nationals, D.
For us, we've been talking about it all day. It's all about connection. I think we have the little individual skills. We're getting there on that level. Now it's just connecting those, putting those together, keeping our energy up all day long.
All right, and so what do you have to? You just told us basically what you got to do, but what would that mean for you to go back to nationals and to bring?
Logistically?
No, logistically, emotionally. What would it be like excitement like for you to go?
Fucking awesome. Sorry, we've made it.
It's okay. It's a live stream. Next Level Rugby. We'll beep that out eventually.
Excellent. This is our 4th out of 5th year now. We're pretty stoked about that. And now we've had some players that have been there, know the experience, aren't going to be too stressed about it, and we'll be nice and composed going into it. We have some young guns too who aren't playing nervous, which we love. So that's awesome, and we're going to bring that.
All right, awesome. Thanks, D. Hey, we are picking up live action on the other field right now. Mystic River, they're ahead right now, 5-0 on an Akinola Raymond try against this Hawaiian side. D, thank you very much. We're going to throw it to John Bruker back in the booth.
Thanks, Ryan. Great interview. As we are back, and we have Mystic off to a 5-0 lead off an Akinola Raymond try, and we have another penalty coming to them, and that's the man Pacelli Rinakama chips that one ahead, a Free Jacks player. Somewhat of a 7 specialist, although had a great season with the Free Jacks. No one can deny that. Scored one of their most amazing tries against Munster. And it's going to be a scrum here. We're going to go back. Pierce Mara taking hold of this game of the Connecticut Maras. Great rugby family there. And it's going to be Mystic ball just outside their own 22. Lots of distance to go here, but they certainly have the horses. As that one comes back there into the midfield to Rinakama. Rinakama slides his way through, gets it to Kawuma. He's away across the 40, across the 50, across the opposing 40. We are headed for a second try here for a strong-looking Mystic River team. And touch it down he does. We are at 10-0. Pretty straightforward kick to come.